tell me about when you got diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Well, in 2003, I started having troubles with my left shoulder, and I didn't know what the problem was. I think it took me 3 years to figure out to go to a neurologist and have it checked out, and they pretty quickly diagnosed me with Parkinson's.
Now, was there any sort of a comment about your ability to compete in any races at that point, or running in general?
No, I didn't think about it until, for a while there, I couldn't run really because my left arm wouldn't swing. But after a while, the dystonia left the stiffness left my left arm.
Sure.
And I started running shorter races about 2 years ago.
Okay. And did you find that to be something that was easier than you expected, or was it more of a challenge than you expected?
I found out that the further I ran, the better I felt, and it was quite a surprise to me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the marathon idea.
Yeah.
When did this come up?
I just decided this winter that I wanted to run a marathon just to raise awareness for Parkinson's disease, and I told him, and that was my first mistake. Because it was on Facebook in no time, and it was all over the place. So
sure.
I had to make a big thing of it.
So what expectation did you have? Did you have any idea that you would finish fast enough to qualify for Boston?
Well, the first month I started out, and I was just trying to think about finishing the race.
Sure.
But then probably after a month of training, I ran a 17-miler at about 7:32 pace, and I thought for sure that I could finish it in a decent time after that.
Wow. We're going to roll footage of your finish, and we're going to let it play for a little bit, then we'll talk over it. So,
8 years of age. He is so close to
at that point, what was going through your mind?
You damn fool. You tried to sprint to the finish, and all you did was fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought about finishing the race.
And then I have to imagine that this point right there could not have been a better feeling.
That was great. The whole community of Cranberry Island was out. I had friends from Massachusetts and all over came up. Family came out to watch me, and it was just an incredible feeling.
Now, I have to tell you, I ran one marathon. It was Gary's. It was not easy. Since then, I haven't run a lot, but I started running again this summer. And since I heard your story, my little piddly 3-mile runs that I go on, every time I cough something up or just think, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through this without walking a little bit, I think of that video. And I think of your perseverance to not only do it, but to have the mindset to do it. Yeah. And to me, that is beyond inspirational. So hats off to you,
thank you.
Just for doing it. Now, Gary, you run a lot. What's the furthest distance you've run?
Well, I ran from Bar Harbor to Washington, D.C. once, so that's pretty far. But that took a few days.
Sure. And you did that for the president's inauguration, correct?
I did. I ran to President Obama's inauguration, and I raised money for the Wounded Warrior Project and the American Cancer Society. And that was about the time of the Sandy Hook shootings,
right.
And I raised money for Sandy Hook Elementary as well.
You did it in 14 days.
14 days, that's amazing.
Yeah, 50 miles a day.
Driving that far would take me about the same
About 14 days.
But
Yeah.
Do you guys feed off each other in terms of inspiration?
Yeah, definitely. We've been running together since I was 15. So I was sitting on the couch and looking at the internet Facebook page of Gary's, and he's running 50 miles a day all the way down to Washington, D.C. I said, well, if he can do that, I can run on the end of the island and back. So.
And Gary, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, Mike inspires me beyond belief. I mean, look at what he's doing. He's sort of changing the rules to what we, think we can do and what we can actually do. So, incredible inspiration. And I'd like to just, throw out there that both Mike and I are from Great Cranberry Island, and the road is only 2 miles long. And between the two of us, we've carved well over 100,000 miles on that island in our lives. So we're talking about car odometer kind of mileage. So
We've made a rut in the road there.
The main DOT is very angry with you guys.
Yeah.
Mania, you probably are.